Hello and welcome to this episode of A CEO Teacher. Today I love this episode because I'm going to talk about my pet subject, giving gifts. Oh, how many of you love to receive gifts? I would love one, but how many of you know how to give a gift? For me, I'll never buy sandals for my wife. It actually comes back on me because the sizes are not, I thought she was my Cinderella, but sometimes it just doesn't fit in. Oh well, we have these amazing gift stories. I was talking to a couple of my younger colleagues and they told a lovely story. So insightful, it made me reflect and perhaps share this with you. They said that we volunteered for an organization. We worked out. We really did a lot of efforts around. And then, instead of appreciating and just a pat on the back, we got gifts, which was wonderful. But what we got was discarded CDs with a lot of scratches on it as gifts to us. And we felt so let down. We almost felt embarrassed and cheated because we didn't do it for those discarded CDs, which we knew were lying for all the time when we were working in that particular office. Rather not give a gift if you don't know what to give. Oh, and if you're a Gujarati, you would know what gifts means, because I would either get a tea set or a kitchen set, some sets of culinary, and these things will always, this cutlery set would always revolve and it'll come back to me after 2 years perhaps in a differently wrapped paper, or maybe sometimes the same wrapped paper. My gifts come back to me. That's called karma. So don't ever give gifts the ones that we understand. Now, what's the rule of gifting? You know the golden rule? Treat people the way you like to be treated? Now that's a wrong rule in giving gifts. Because if I follow the golden rule, which I followed for so long, what kind of gifts I love? Oh, here is it. All the books in the world. Khalid Hosseini's are my favorite. But I have already read all of them, so don't give me that again. But I would love to give gifts as books because I love to receive books as gifts. So in the early years of a marriage, I would wrap something and order something and give a gift to my wife and say, you know what? Guess what is it for you? And you'll say, hold on, book. And the year 2, book. Anniversary 3, book. And then I realized I'm really not impressing upon her until I came to know what's the platinum rule. The platinum rule is one rule ahead which says give people or treat people the way they like to be treated. You know, I like to receive books as gift. My wife, diamond rings. Big contrast, but then you treat people according to their likes. So you invite somebody, you are a host and you invite somebody for dinner. You love to have soups and Chinese, but they love Mughlai and Continental. What do you cook? Not Chinese, my friends. You cook Mughlai and Continental. So you see, the gift making is an art again. And a teacher knows the flock. You don't give students what you want to give. You give students what they like to give. So it's a period of a gymnastic, maybe a lunch break. A teacher told me, I give them something that's unique. I spend my time eating tiffin with them. I'm like, I wouldn't like my teacher sit and watch over my tiffin box all the time. Once in a while, wonderful. Every time, dreadful. So the gift rule is very, very simple. Follow the platinum rule. And I really believe in that. So now, I give you a psychological version of it. Psychology says that often the person who gives gifts is at a psychological gain than the one who receives. People love to give gifts. A lot of religion has made giving gifts as a practice. And imagine if you start gifting people. Buy those small things. Buy good things. Don't buy those cheap rundown things because they won't remember and neither feel you good. Give them once in a while, but give them good enough. So here is 3 golden rules of gifting. And believe me, that's really good rules. Number 1, give people by their personality. So you know now what are the interests are. Perhaps cakes are a lovely gift. Writing a letter would be interesting. Maybe pen, stationery item. Give them something which is useful. Shoes for men, wallets for men, shirts for men. Not always those books that you always get. I can always go and buy a book myself. So, gifting according to the personality. Number 2, gift for a good cause. You don't have to wait for festivals or birthdays or occasions to give. Just give for the moment. It's a lovely moment. Your child did exceedingly well. Not she should first, but she just was so good, you appreciate her by a small little gift. And the third and the most important thing in gifting is the best gift you can give to your kids, to your spouses, to your fellows is your time. I can never ever think of a better gift than a time. Remember, you can have a lot of toys in your houses, but the biggest toy and the best toy your child will have is you, the father, you, the mother. Your friends will have you, your companionship. Now, one last thing before I end this lovely episode on gifting is that how do I know what your gifts are? How do I know what you really want? So once in a while, when you're not really planning to gift, when you're taking your wife for a walk, or you're speaking to your kids or your colleagues, you ask them casually, you know what? I want to give so and so some gift. What do you think will be the best gifts? And that is the time when the personality would come up. I would say, why don't you give a watch? Maybe that's what I needed at the time. Or of course, I will come up and say, why don't you find about the book that you have? Or maybe something like a household item, that a mixer grinder. And then you make a note of under my name, Dawood likes mixer grinder. No, I don't. And then you say, next time you gift me that, I will be appreciative of it. So once in a while, ask your spouse, you know what? I want to give my sister a gift. What do you think I should give? And she will say, you know, that lehenga I saw, that will be a nice gift. You make a note, that's what she will need when you deserve on your anniversary. So by the way, if you want to gift me, you can please reach me. Your gifts are welcome. You can blog, tweet, your emails. Those will be the best gifts. If you like the episodes, I would love to hear. I hope you become a CEO teacher. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. This is your host, Dawood Vaid.